USCJ, it's your boy Jaquin. Really appreciate what you're doing for USC culture, man. Go on.
Going on, shout out USCJ, man. Appreciate the support.
Shout out to USCJ, you know what it is, nothing but love, man.
Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, happy Wednesday. It is the day before Thanksgiving, man. Listen, we all getting ready to gather with our families and put it together. But look, man, real quick, we got a couple things on the table that we got to talk about. One is Maikai Lemon being one of the 3 finalists, and then USC, the new college football playoff committee selection. They picked USC as the number 17 team in the country. Are you guys surprised? We'll talk about that. But real quick, let's get into Maikai Lemon, man. And I don't want them to rob Maikai Lemon because they've been so high on Jeremiah Smith. I remember putting a post up, and I want to go through these numbers real quick from the past Biletnikoff Awards winners, and I want you guys to see how Maikai Lemon actually stacks up against these guys, man. His numbers are incredible. You guys might be surprised, but when you look at this from a football standpoint, when you look at Maikai Lemon, what he's done all season long, Maikai Lemon, hands down, has been single-handedly won games for USC. If it wasn't for him, you're talking about in the Iowa game, multiple games. He kept us in games, even the games that we didn't win. But when you look at the past Biletnikoff Award winners, man, you're talking about big-time names. You got guys like Travis Hunter, 82 receptions last year, 1,036 yards, and 11 TDs. Marvin Harrison Jr., 62 receptions, 1,093 yards, 13 TDs. And then you had Jalen Hyatt, 64 receptions. These are the past 3 Biletnikoff Award winners. Jalen Hyatt, 64 receptions, 1,181 yards with 15 TDs. And so where does Maikai Lemon stand at compared to these guys? And you look at Travis Hunter, he's just 1,036. Marvin Harrison, once again, 1,093. Jalen Hyatt, 64 receptions for 1,181 yards, 15 TDs. And look at where Marvin Harrison is right now. Look at where Maikai Lemon is right now compared to these guys. And as you see here, Maikai Lemon this year, 78 receptions, 1,124 yards, 10 TDs, 14.4 average. I mean, he's just absolutely just balled out this year, man. And, you look at those numbers from the past 3 seasons, and the only one that was kind of there with them was Jalen Hyatt from Tennessee. But you see the other 2, Marvin Harrison, and, it's like, hey, look, Maikai Lemon is right there, man. So when you look at his numbers, and Jeremiah Smith, he's in the running right now, but he's only at 1,000 yards. No, actually, he's only around 900, I believe, and 37 yards. And Maikai Lemon, all the way consistent this year, man, all the way, just absolutely balled out. I mean, really just laid his whole body out on the line, man. The one that, if it wasn't for him, I promise you, USC would absolutely not be in these games. And these are the other 2 finalists along with him is Skylar Bell, Jeremiah Smith, and then Maikai Lemon. Those are the 3 guys that made the final cut. And I think right now, when you look at it, I will say right now, it's probably a 90% chance that Maikai Lemon could win this award. Skylar Bell, I believe he comes from a school that doesn't play the same competition as Ohio State and USC, and there's no disrespect to him, but I think, he has some decent yards. I mean, outstanding yards. And here you see Skylar Bell from Brooklyn, New York, 6 feet, 185 pounds, from the state of New York, and 101 receptions, 1,276 yards, 13 TDs, 12.6 average, which is outstanding. 6 feet, 185 pounds, but he plays at UConn, and that's not particularly, that's not a basketball. That's a basketball school. That's not necessarily a football school. The competition, of course, is going to be a little different from the Big Ten competition that Jeremiah Smith as well as Maikai Lemon played against. And then you see here Jeremiah Smith, 69 receptions, 902 yards, 10 TDs, 13.1 average. And real quick, I just want you to see Maikai Lemon again, just compared to Jeremiah Smith, because I think it really comes down to Jeremiah Smith and Maikai Lemon. Yes, Bill has been named as one of the three because those are phenomenal yards. I hadn't seen that many yards, I think since Jordan Addison won it when he was at Pittsburgh. I think he had something crazy like 1,500 yards. But the 1,200 yards, salute to Skylar Bell. But I think this race is going to be between Jeremiah Smith and Maikai Lemon. And here you see it right here, once again, 1,124 with 10 TDs, 14.4 average. Maikai Lemon just had a phenomenal year. I mean, one of the best wide receivers that I've seen in a very, very long time. And I'll never forget when I very first saw Maikai Lemon play in high school at Los Alamitos. But then he had one of these phenomenal games. And this wasn't the first time I saw him play, but one of the times that I saw him play at Los Alamitos against a Florida team, they went down there when they had Malachi Nelson. I think he had like 200 and some yards receiving, but he just went absolutely crazy when he was in high school. And you could just see the talent, man. And I labeled him then Amon St. Brown all over again. That's kind of how he is. And, you know, it's crazy because it seems like USC, man, they get these phenomenal receivers, Amon St. Brown, Drake London, Maikai Lemon. And look, Tanuk Hines is right behind him. He's essentially, to me, but like between Maikai Lemon and Amon St. Brown all in one. So you guys drop the comments, man. You guys tell me what you think, man. I think Maikai Lemon gets this. I hope they don't rob him. Let's take a look real quick at this top 25. USC coming in at number 17. All right, here is the CFP top 25. Came out Tuesday night, and you see it here, man. You see where USC is at number 17, but Ohio State, number 1, Indiana 2. You see Texas A&M 3, 4, Georgia, Texas Tech 5, Oregon 6, 7 is going to be Ole Miss, Oklahoma 8, Notre Dame 9, Alabama 8. Alabama 10. 11 is going to be BYU, Miami 12, Utah 13, for Vanderbilt 14, Michigan 15, Texas 16, 17 is USC. Now, that Texas 16 and 17 is kind of interesting because, and I'm not sure, like, if we just say, for example, we finish out in the top, I'm sure Michigan, they probably going to lose that game against Ohio State. So I can imagine that we're going to move up. I'm not saying no playoff stuff, but I saw where they potentially could match us up against Texas in a bowl game. I would like that. I mean, personally, I saw where it could be Texas or Texas A&M. No, not Texas A&M. Texas or Tennessee. I hope that's the case, because if you get a high-profile bowl game like that, we're gonna have some guys back. Wayman Jordan looked like he's ready to go. Saw him where he suited up in practice. Kamari Ramsey. You hope that some of these guys is ready to roll, and we could just put a good performance. We could finish out 10-3 with a nice brand victory, just like we did last year over Texas A&M. I think USC, that will be just a good, even though we didn't finish like we want to, we did finish the season. We would have finished the season 10-2. So you guys can drop the comments. You guys tell me what you think. It's USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. I am out of here. Fight on, fight on, fight on.